Okay, well, thank you so much for all your patience, everyone. It is the ESL ESEA Pro League here, and we've got a best-of-1 game, NaVi versus Fnatic. It's going to be on Mirage, and of course, I'm Anders, with me, Semler. We're at the Room on Fire office, in fact, today, doing our broadcasting here. We've got great headsets and everything else. We've got all you guys with us, so we're still enjoying this a whole lot. And, yeah, tell your friends. There's going to be, what, 3 more games after this one? So we've got a pretty long day ahead of us, potentially. So, yeah, stay with us, and we'll try and keep you entertained as best we can. Hopefully not too many more delays or breaks or anything like that.
Well, this means that we're going to miss our 3rd game of the day, I think.
Oh.
Realistically. Because, I mean, even if we start right now...
You might be right.
I think that we're going to probably end up running it over. But whatever. That's beside the point. Right now, NaVi with the Russian flag... Or is that a Russian flag?
That's a Serbian flag,
That's a Serbian flag. So where the hell did that come from?
Is it Slovakian flag? I mean, that would make sense for Guardian.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Oh, they're so
Slovakia,
hard to tell apart.
Slovakia. Yeah, we got everybody saying Slovakia, so there we go.
All right.
But it is going to be pistols. It's the pistol round now. 4-8 Kevlar's picked up total here, so pretty bare bones. Pretty bare bones approach from both. And Fnatic are going to rush through the B apartments. They're going to catch out Seized, who plays that solo. Edward rotating in, usually plays short. He's only going to be just now getting into kitchen at the window, doing a little bit of damage, but that's not going to be enough to stop this plan.
No, I mean, Seized had a really bad time then. He peeks out with a USPS and spots 4 people running at him. Flusher to take down Zeus, and it's now 2v3. Guardian trying to make his way through. P2000 in hand. He's going to end up going down, and Edward will be alone 1v3, and he gets dropped as well. Looked like he even just took his hand off the mouse and keyboard then and said, you know what, screw this, I've lost anyway. So Fnatic going to pick it up first. And that's gonna be it.
No.
And I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I should know the difference between the Slovakian and the Serbian flag, but my knowledge of flags in this area is so bad.
Are we very quiet? Go ahead and turn those gain knobs up just a scotch.
I could try and do that if you guys want. And it's gonna be a
Let's
little bit better now.
It's a little bit louder for the viewers at home.
Yeah, I think maybe Phil was saying our overall volume is a little bit low, so if you guys can just turn it up and it should be good to go. And I think maybe Edward did experience something weird there at the end, because he still seems to, he ends up disconnecting.
He has left
so
the game. That's
tragic, but they had already lost the round without a doubt, so I'm not sure if we're going to go for a replay or not. Either way, we'll be moving into the 2nd round, hopefully any second, as Edward's going to be coming back in. Are these like all Guardian pins that NaVi have?
Those are the, well, like, Flush has got the black one.
He's got the Guardian Elite one, and NaVi just have the Guardian ones. That means they're going to lose?
Is there, like, some kind of, deeper meaning to this that we need to be taking into account here?
You know what? Yeah, I didn't want to start anything somewhere.
Oh, apparently that's the Slovakian flag, yeah.
All right, fair enough. We've got it under control. You know what? Yeah, I don't want to start anything similar, but I've got like 5 of these.
Yeah, I know. I know. Don't worry. My memory, dude, it goes long. Did I get any pins from Katowice? Did somebody bring me anything? Because I wasn't there for some reason. Like,
what?
No.
What?
No. I've got 3 of those pins, though, dude.
What pin do you want, Samla?
See,
I'll get you. I'll bring you one.
Now I had to say something, Anders. You know what? It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
I'm gonna go out and get some food.
See.
But I don't know what I want, so I might be a while.
All right, fair enough. You're gonna pick up one of these pillows along the way, then? Is that where it's at now? Oh man. All right. Well, we're just waiting for Edward to get back in. I feel like we've literally just waited 45 minutes to get 1 round, and then we're back into pause mode.
I don't even know.
Oh wow. I can't believe it. This is slowly driving us crazy. I mean, we're out of. I don't think there are any more vehicles on this map that we haven't discovered, is there? I mean, I guess a cannon has wheels, but it doesn't really qualify as a vehicle, does it? I mean, if you try and road a cannon into town, you'd really get arrested, wouldn't you?
That would work.
I mean, what does qualify something as a vehicle then?
Oh, actually, you could. I bet you somebody's motorized a cannon before and driven that around. License plates. You might, you know how there's like those hood ornaments, and in some countries it's illegal to have those hood ornaments because you could like poke somebody's eye out with them or something like that.
Yeah.
Or the other way to go with this is that if you're driving around on a literal cannon, you might be compensating for something. Don't know. Just throw it.
Yeah, especially because you'd be sitting literally on top of it, right? So it'd be like,
just throwing it out there,
Yeah, I see where you're going with this, but then I mean. I don't know. There's an option there. There's an option there. Someone saying a motorized cannon is a tank. I suppose.
It's called a tank. Yes, thank you for pointing that out.
I suppose. But still, I mean, tank also has armor and stuff. I mean, you're out in the open. You're exposed on this one.
So is this like the Viking tank, essentially? This is how it was done back in the day?
Okay, since we're already here and we can't really go back on this now, I just want to point out that if, you know, yes, you might be compensating for something if you're sitting, you know, legs on top of this one, but if it fires when you're sitting here, like, that's not going to be fun, is it?
Or it's the most intense sensation you've ever experienced in your life. Was it as good for you as it was for me?
Oh, God. Oh, please don't do any photoshops, anyone, please. It's going to be bad. Sam has just lost his mind now. Oh, God. It's not our fault, guys. Blame Edward and Seized for showing up really late. You know, I know how to, I know how to distract people from this, though. I can lead the attention away from what's going on. Oh, God. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. No more talk of cannons.
Right. I think at this point, we should just move on to the next match, honestly, because it doesn't look like this is going anywhere anytime soon.
It's a real shame, though, because this is supposed to be...
I got tears in my eyes after that one, too. Jesus.
Supposed to be the the match highlight here, or the highlight of the evening, really. What are the rest of the matches? Just so that we're
I don't know, dude. Let's see.
NaVi's playing Nip, really?
Well, we're screwed then. We are literally screwed.
Yeah, we can't even move on to the next match.
We can't go to the next game.
And then Nip's playing Flipside twice.
But
and
that's
then
at 20. That's in an hour. Would it be
is
possible to like
madness.
bump those games up somehow?
We actually have 4 games after this one, and like Dignitas playing NaVi at the end of the evening as well. This is just like all lined up. We can't change this.
We're so screwed, dude.
Oh my God! All right then. Well then, we're just gonna be here, guys. We're here for the long haul. We're not gonna give up. We'll make sure Edward gets back in here, and then we should. Oh, there we look. There it is.
The timing, impeccable. It couldn't have been. That couldn't have been scripted, man.
Oh man, there it is. All right, second round coming up. They're not going to replay it. I think that's a reasonable choice, just because he was already like it's a 1v3 with the bomb, essentially blowing up. So couldn't really make it there.
All right, and we don't mess around. We get straight into it. So, force buy coming in from NaVi. That's expected. No surprise there. They do decide to put 2 in a window though, so they really are crossing their fingers, hoping somebody's going to peek out there by Fnatic. But that's going to be Crims up at top mid, and he's taking his time, but he will get caught out here by Guardian. Guardian missing every shot though, and he's getting tagged down by that MP7. Down to 9 HP for him.
Surprised Seas doesn't want to help out, but obviously he's thinking someone's going to be coming underpass, which we can tell they won't be. It's a bit of a shame then. Also, now I think Guardian put out a grenade, which really didn't tag anyone. That's a good shot onto Crims, but now they also know that that scout is in play. What are Fnatic doing? They're really playing this one super defensively, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really taking their time. And that's what we need to see out of them as well, because they know that NaVi are a threat with whatever guns that they have. That they're probably assuming that NaVi went for the force buy. So no surprise to see that Fnatic are kind of toning things down a little bit, taking a step back, and trying to just slow lurk their way out. But C spots them, and this is now going to be down to him. And he gets the shot. He gets the headshot on Crims. He gets a follow-up. That's Edward actually coming into play, but Edward gets 2 with the 5-7.
That was a headshot that went through the entire body. He actually shot him in the feet and got a headshot. That is amazing. Now it's going to be Olafmeister and JW left here, 2v1, as they take down Zeus, and Flamey going to be walking in from Catwalk with a 5-7 in hand and no armor either. He's going to end up dropping there, so Fnatic will stay alive, but that was the ridiculous headshot. Oh my lord. Well, that's going to be the third round coming up now. NaVi, they do a lot of damage that round, but they can't win it in spite of a really great start.
And that's kind of expected there. Edward, he's at 2350 though. He did actually manage to get those 2 kills, so he's getting bolstered. He's actually going to go ahead and invest in a flash, so we'll see where that comes into play. Guardian goes for a P250 as well. Interesting to see Guardian willing to spend some money, but he's not going to have his AWP one way or another, so he might as well take a crack at it. And
Ouch.
2 HP?
Yeah, that's a 98 damage grenade landing on Guardian.
How?
I don't know. He just kind of surrendered his P2000 or his P250 here to Flamey as well. It's like, I can't use this anymore. I'm practically dead. That's painful. Edward now going to be taking a bit of a peek there. He does actually land a shot, and almost a second one on Flusher. He almost killed 2 people with like 3 shots from a USPS. That is not easy. Well done, Edward, but at the end of the day, it's still a strong start for Fnatic here, making it 3-0. And NaVi now going to have to really step it up here, and as you were pointing out, they really can't afford that AWP, so it's going to be Guardian with just a rifle, and not even many grenades either. That's a bit disappointing.
Yeah, it's very light. And to see that, yeah, the money is really low right now on NaVi, that goes without saying. But they do actually skimp on the helmets. It's only Edward going for the helmet because he had enough money to actually get the kit and the smoke as well. So the nades will be there for NaVi, but the flashes, the HEs, they're going to be very limited. And I think Pronax just got spotted there, seized. Just at the corner of his eye, he managed to spot out Pronax. So this could be big. Pronax with this lurk, he peeks up, and he gets instant headshot. What a shot there by Seized.
Yeah, Edward there to pick it up as well, doing the damage to take out Pronax. A strong start here, but the grenade will finish off Seized. And if Edward peeks now, he's kind of trapped behind here. He's getting back up, but it's not going to be quick enough. Olofmeister coming in, picking up a 7th and an 8th kill. He still hasn't died yet. And that is going to pretty much put an end to the round here. No way Susan Flamey can try and retake this. In fact, they have to worry about getting found out now. What a nice move from Fnatic. They realize that Edward is essentially, they've got this line of sight right here, and they realize he's trapped in here behind the pillar. So they just wait for Olofmeister to come up from behind. Then they know they've got locked in. That's super smart. Fnatic really with some good communication.
And that's knowing exactly where Edward tends to play.
Yeah.
He's almost like 90% of the time Edward is waiting on short somewhere, either ladder room, short, or those pillars right there. So getting touch predictable, or at least, you know, the fact that both of these teams know each other so well at that point, they can kind of zone in on him. Zeus will be able to lurk, and Flamey wins his battle versus Crims. Another man here, however, and Olofmeister will find the one kill. Oh. And he gets the second one as well. So close there, the jumping shot through, but both kills, no gun saved for NaVi. That's a bit of a problem. Had they held on to both of those M4s, they could have gone for a force buy in this round. Now, it looks like it's just going to be pistols.
Wow, 10-2-0 as well on Olofmeister. I mean,
buddy.
Your prediction might well be true. If Olofmeister is on fire like this, it's hard really to stop him. No gun saved. And you're right, pistols all around here for the NaVi team. And they run into JW first, and then they're just going to come running out of apps. And the bomb side score on this round is pretty much already over.
Olofmeister, 11 kills for him. He's just going to keep on going, man. This guy's a monster.
No. Oh no, Semler. I can tell.
The banana.
It's the banana is one thing.
But also the fact that he's just
Edward,
chilling.
What are you doing?
Hey, Edward.
Edward.
Dude, if you want to know more about the map, just go back and watch the VOD, all 40 minutes of us talking about it. I think we covered it pretty thoroughly.
Oh, man. He's, you know.
We're just waiting now. It's a matter of time.
I understand how you can lose track of time when you're holding your banana like this, but you know, this is in the middle of the game. You can't just, you know, do it like this. You know, you gotta time it right, man. That's not cool. All right. Well, that means probably we're going to have to go for another pause here as we're waiting for Edward to get back in. It's painful. It's painful.
Oh, my God. Yeah, let's see. I mean, pause, and when does Edward drop, basically? That's the question here. Do we want to take bets? I give him another 10 seconds.
He is... I mean, he's still on here. He hasn't disconnected yet. So I'm guessing he could still be alive. Could still be out there somewhere.
So it's 11-0, 11-2-0 for Olaf by the 5th round, or by the 6th round.
And 12-2-0 by the beginning of the 6th round. Yeah, Olofmeister's doing pretty well. I mean, it's a good kill death ratio.
Dude, when Olaf is this, like, that's when you realize Olaf is just on a completely different level. He is such a monster.
That literally means.
Oh man, Starix, why are you doing that to me, man?
Starix also disconnecting. Like, I'm so disappointed. I don't even want to coach you guys anymore. I'm out.
Sorry, it's like Sunday night. I got things to do right now. If you guys can't even stay connected to the server.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, it is super nice to see Starix being this much involved. Like, he's really taking his coaching role seriously. But yeah, some technical issues and challenges by proposed by NaVi here. It's a bit upsetting, really. Now, I mean, regardless, that leaves NaVi in a super bad position in the sense that, you know, they've given up 5 rounds to Fnatic.
Yeah.
The one thing to say is NaVi do have generally like a pretty impressive T side as well.
Ah.
What?
Well then,
the
coach returns.
This was his plan all along, wasn't it?
I see, I see. So should we be looking farther than Starix for these for this disruption?
Yeah, you know, hey guys, how about if I coach and if Edward happens to get DDoS, I can step in. You know, that's fine.
I happen to know the game. You know, I happen to.
Yeah,
I happen to have played.
I see a pattern here. Yeah, so Starix is going to be stepping in instead with FAMAS in hand. Ready and waiting for the 6th round to get underway. Plenty of money for Fnatic. I mean, especially all of Meister at almost 11,000. A little bit scary right there. Grenade off, going to land at the top of mid to try and secure some room here. And Guardian could have almost got taken down there. Going to run back. And the standard grenade once again here. 2 standard grenades being thrown by Fnatic. Just to try and put out some damage. But not really going to do too much this round.
And it's, I mean, well, before I could even start the sentence, severe damage taken already by 2 members on Fnatic, but then gets followed up by 2 kills coming in here by NaVi. So this pause is actually serving pretty well for NaVi. They managed to get a fantastic start in this round as Guardian picks up Olofmeister off a short. That leaves the remaining 2 members of Fnatic at top mid. Now starting to back off, look for a different way through, and it looks like they are going to wind up towards that A site. There's a single man holding their Starix for now, but he's got help from Zeus, who's in Connector, and the rotation coming out from Guardian as well. The defense is going to be set up here, so there isn't a whole lot that Fnatic can hope to do apart from walk in and just get insanely lucky catching Starix out of position. But Starix,
yeah, I think it's one of those rounds where NaVi, I mean, they can lose like 1 player taking down Crimson Pronax, but they got to make sure they stay alive with a bunch of people here, otherwise this could get really tricky. There's Starix picking off 1, and Pronax is going to be alive for a second longer. Goes down to Zeus, so that's perfectly fine. They give up just the 1 for Mars here, but otherwise NaVi get to save a lot of rifles. And finally, they're on the board as well at 5-1, moving right into the 7th round. Let's see how far they can push this, though. All of them has to fight, and he's taking a death as well there.
He is no longer... he's no longer running a clean streak. He has been proven to be immortal, or rather, mortal. Immortal? No. So, let's see how they shape things up here now, Fnatic. They've got all the money to buy, so that's not a problem. This is going to be the key round here for NaVi at the beginning of this half, apart from obviously the pistol in the first buy. They need to win their first... They need to follow up their first 1 round with another one to secure their money and to make sure that they don't go back to pistols here. So, Fnatic... Big opportunity right now to wreck, and JW burns alive in B apartments. Wow. How did that happen? Seized. He just caught him out, it looks like.
And he also has no flashbangs. I'm wondering if that was like a flash Molotov combination, so JW just didn't know what was going on then. C's going to steal the AWP and try and run back here. They line up. He almost gets a double shot. In fact, I think he did hit Flusher as well. It just didn't kill him. That's a huge shot from Seized. And now Flamey covering the cross, going to go down, in fact, but Guardian is there picking up 1. He's got a double, and he's just looking for 1 more shot. Zeus is going to get in there. Still a really good round, and can they save the second op? Yeah, they will. So double op now coming in, and it's going to be an 8th round now. Starting up. Now we finally getting a little bit in control of this game, and Fnatic really close to ecoing.
Yeah, actually, this is going to be the big one, where they managed... But that's what's insane. It's like they're close to ecoing, but they still had enough for a full buy. They have... the AWP on JW. He's got full nades as well, so still a very healthy buy here for Fnatic. We have to see where they decide to take this fight. Flusha getting close to pit. We can see he's got support of Crims as well. And I'm looking for JW right now, who's got that AWP. He's going to be looking into jungle. He does know that Guardian has a tendency to fall back, start looking at CPL, but it's Starix instead in CT. He's got that second op. I love it. Now he actually gets to start lining this up. Powerful line that he's holding there. Unless they can manage to get a smoke and a flash down on him, he's going to be troubled.
Olofmeister goes down. He ran head first into Zeus. AK-47, and now they're 2 men down. Still got more than a minute left here, but this is not looking good right now. Starix up in that smoke. Did he see anyone going down? I think he knows they're down in shadow somewhere. Pronax and JW are left and looking for an opening. Pronax kind of fighting on his own while JW is covering CT spawn. So really tricky position here for the remaining Swedes. But they've got the time. They don't have any smokes to get this bomb down, though. That's no fun at all. So many angles in which they could get picked off, and there's Pronax gone down. Now it's on JW. I mean, this is the kind of situation he's pretty good at, but even for him, this would be a bit of a stretch. Gonna miss the first shot, misses the next one. Now they're close. He goes for the no-scope's gonna hit it, and finally goes down. So there it is. 3 and 5, and Fnatic without the bomb plant, they're gonna be ecoing here. So, really, really good job on NaVi. It took them a while, though, and I mean, the fact that they've already given up 5 rounds is a big problem, no doubt.
Yeah, that's the issue. They're always going to be battling basically from basically they have to battle it back from behind right now because Fnatic have all the rounds that they need on their T side to consider this a successful half. Still a 10-5, 9-6 at the most kind of map right now favoring the CT side. So the fact that Fnatic gets so many rounds at the beginning means that they don't have much pressure on them. So they go for this eco round now, and it's going to be the straight rush onto the B site. Fantastic nade there, and the Molotov. This is just perfect. Seized will get caught out on the balcony, though, and Flamey has to be careful. He has to, I mean, he's running out of bullets right now, but Guardian and Seized, they do actually rotate in. Seized, he gets killed, and he's still, from the grave, he takes out JW.
Oh, man. Crims will go down. Guardian just taking the shot for the wall here. But not really a bad round for Fnatic. You know, they didn't really have anything. They got 2 kills. I think Seized could have played it a lot safer because the Molotov was covering him, but he felt pressure to try and take that fight. So maybe a bit of a mistake there, but not a huge one. I mean, NaVi have all right money and at least 3 of their players, so they're going to be in a decent position regardless here. We're moving into the 10th round, and Fnatic this time running towards a bomb site again. Are they going to be faster than last time, though? They took their time when they were here last and didn't really have any smokes. This time they definitely do.
And they've changed it up, Navi. Last buy round, Fnatic, they had StarX back in CT holding that line into A pit with the AWP, and I think that caught Fnatic off guard. Now they're trying to bank on that. They're making sure that Fnatic, well, they can't really get a beat on where StarX is playing from. We can see Guardian on short, StarX in window, and now they rotate StarX back. But Fnatic are constantly now having to adapt to what NaVi are setting up. It's not the usual setups that Fnatic are used to running into right now on this A site.
Well, we'll see. StarX trying to get out of the smoke, just looking for an angle. Did he think that was a... Yeah, I think he thought that was an enemy close to him. That's a little bit questionable there. Gotta be careful, though. Seized has picked up a kill. Flamey looking for one here as well, but the flashbangs are so damn effective. He's on 1 health as well, and he's gonna end up going down. Guardian will pick up a kill, though. CT Spawny gets dropped as well, and now it's a 1v2. And Seized is going to have to come up with a bit of a miracle here. Quick flick, though, onto JW. He's got a Molotov as well. He can actually just force JW out, and he takes him down. And now the follow-up Molotov. He's got 8 bullets left here. Pronax actually running through it as it goes down. That is such a smart move. Pronax is a goddamn genius.
Yeah, that is just master play right there. And he only takes 7 damage as well. That's a huge trade. And now Seized has to worry about him being over in shadow. Now he starts to clear out the positions here, Seized. So he's going to be able to get onto this site. Takes the fight long range. And Pronax, despite having to drop on Seized, will lose that fight. So Seized with the 1v2 clutch in the end to keep NaVi in the run here. Had NaVi lost, that would have been a real problem for them. But now they actually get to save an AWP as well on top of everything else. Guardian will be very happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm impressed that Seized won that because what Pronax did is so smart. I guarantee you, even at a pro level, 9 times out of 10, if you throw down the Molotov so far on this side as well, like, it's one thing if you just try and bounce it over and it sort of lands in the middle of the boxes here, but when it goes this far out to the left, almost everyone will start rotating this way instead. So that was just a very, very smart play. Guardian dropping 1, and in the middle, almost gets a 2nd kill then, but smoke is going to go off, and we'll see how far they can push this now. It's 5 rounds straight running for NaVi at the moment.
Damn, for a second there, I thought Guardian was actually trying to flash this way to jump through in the mid-window there, but he's deciding to play it safe. He comes back to the window, and there's the spot. Flamey takes a peek from Cat, nearly takes out Crims. That was way too close. Pronax now looking for that HE combo, and he's not going to get it. Flamey instead, and Zeus actually from Connector, steps forward and takes out Pronax. The timings right now, they're impeccable for NaVi.
Yeah, now, I mean, Flusher gets the kill, which is huge, but he's so low on health. And the bomb is all the way up here. Oh, no. Seized was covering it. And look has been put to sleep right on the couch. I mean, he's even got his arm here. Although it does look like it's been twisted backwards. Still, this is perfect. Seized is like a gentleman. He got the kill, but he put him to rest nicely.
Yeah, look at that, actually. That is about as comfortable as you can get.
Yeah.
On the couch, one of the best seats to have on this map as well.
Like watch, I mean, great on television as well. You know.
Man. So Seized, actually, you know, if he really wanted to be a nice guy, he could have turned that TV off for him. Quick slash of the knife would have done the trick, but Flushit might get the job done himself. We shall see. He's got that bomb now, swaps out for the AWP. He's got 18 seconds left to make this run, and there's going to be Guardian already in position in CT, looking towards Connector if he wants. But it's going to be a B play coming up here from Flusha, so 10 seconds left. He cannot afford to waste a single second, and Seized knows exactly where he is. This will be a free deny. Seized, not even going to let him finish that plant. Perfect play there by Seized, playing it very safely. And that will be a 6th round on the board for NaVi. Still 5 on the board for Fnatic.
I was wondering if Seized was going to go for a knife there, you know. Because the thing is, if he goes for a knife then, and let's say somehow Flusha reacts quick enough, he still can't win the round. He'll still lose because the time will run out. So it's actually one of the few situations where, like, you could almost go for, like, a you know, free knife kill, and you would still win even if you didn't make it work.
That's actually one thing to note, though, is that NaVi, they have opportunities for knives, and they don't really take them. A lot of the time, they will just kind of like just get the shot done with the rifle and move on.
Yeah,
They don't stoop to the levels of NBK and Envy, I guess. I don't know. Not to throw them under the bus in particular. Plenty of others have been more good knives.
JW being one. Oh, Starrick's going to miss a little bit of a flick then. Could have been a nice kill because now they're at even odds, though Guardian will pick the one, and he's close with the AWP to take a second kill. Spots out Crims as well, and Crims is going to take care of Starrick's, and Guardian will fall too. So we're back into a 2v2. Well, the big thing is that JW's coming up from behind. They got plenty of time, but Crims, I feel like they could have tried to play that more safely. If Crims just stays alive and hides, then then JW really gets this. But nice play from Flamey. Perfect position there. And NaVi, that's 7 rounds running. They just cannot be stopped.
Yeah, that is the wall of blue. And now they've got a big bank. Well, they've got a decent bank to work with, actually. I'm looking at the man himself, Guardian. He's actually got 8K, but that goes real quick when you're buying AWPs. So not a huge actual amount of money to sit on here for NaVi. Whereas Fnatic, it's not looking too good for them. They need to get a bomb plan in that kind of situation. So they're going to go for a quasi-buy here. Just upgrade the pistols. Wolfmeister decides to go for the Kevlar helmet as well on top of that P250 and smoke. And we'll see if they can actually catch somebody out here. Guardian going for the aggressive pick. Instant shot onto Crims. No time to react. And he even pauses just a moment to pick up JW as well.
And Flamey's turn for a little while here. Going to get the one kill. Keeps spraying with a headshot there on Pronax. And Flusher is having a bit of a fight here. Had 3 bullets left and ends up getting dropped. Flawless round for the 8th in a row here for NaVi. Now we're in the 14th round. If this finishes 10-5, I don't think that Fnatic are going to be too excited, really. I think they wanted a lot more out of this.
Yes, I think, especially with the start that they had. You know, like you get that many rounds on the board at the beginning, but that doesn't mean that you get to slack off as well and just let your opponents get back into it. You need to be getting a 6th or a 7th round here out of that situation versus the buy rounds that NaVi are throwing at you. But this double AWP play from NaVi is proving to be very effective so far. Fnatic not quite able to deal with it. And so we see Fnatic go for a double AWP of their own. They go for that round of eco. Now they've got all the guns, and they're going to set up that smoke. But again, Starks waiting in CT, and Starks wins versus JW yet again.
Was that JW sort of almost Russian walking into the he was like, you know, like
Russian walking?
Yeah, like I mean, obviously that doesn't exist anymore, but that looked like it. That looked really funky.
I think I don't even. Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, I think it's going to be short. No, they're going to be backing off. Wolfmeister doesn't get anything out of his AWP. I think he manages to get a shot onto Seized. Seized doesn't take much damage. Fnatic still kind of hanging out there. They've got all their smokes. They've got a lot of flashes, so options are still there for them. But with 47 seconds left, a smoke going down in Palace is not going to help things for Flusher, who's been patiently waiting up there. This is definitely looking like it's going to be an A split with the time that's left.
Smoke up from Zeus, gonna cover, but he can still look over it, so it's a very clever smoke indeed, and all of Meister goes down now. It's a 4v3. Pronax picking up that 1 kill, with Guardian moving into position. Try and see if he can pick them off as they're gonna cross over here. 20 seconds left, and Flusher with a really good headshot. Guardian even spotting a guy jumping down then, and is he gonna switch his position? Flamey coming up from the same angle, so actually Fnatic are bringing this right back here. Bomb gonna go down, and Guardian, he can't stop it. The angle is perfect, but he doesn't get the kill.
I think he got the wall bang.
Oh, Guardian is so close. Not gonna get it. Here it is. Grenade, fade away, and actually Flamey with the headshot to pick it up there. 2v2 now. And it's not looking, I mean, Fnatic don't have a lot of health.
Fnatic don't have a lot of health, but NaVi don't have much time. They've wasted a lot of it. From Flusher taking off Flamey is not going to help things. Flusher with the double kill. Nearly lines up his teammate as well there. Pronax in the background. But that was, I mean, Guardian just knowing that somebody was planting safe back there for CT side. But he took so long to actually get in. Like, he's just going for the wall bangs. But by the time that they actually start to push on there, they really don't have too much time to be able to thoroughly, like, set up the fights. They kind of end up just walking into Flush's arms there at the end.
Yeah. Great job, guys, in the Twitch chat spamming back. You are the true soul of the Counter-Strike community. I like it.
Yeah, we'll have an emote for that soon if you guys want.
Yeah, it is good fun, isn't it? Guardian going to be looking into underpass, trying to see if he can catch anyone out, while Fnatic are mainly at the top of mid, but they're also making sure no one's sneaking out, like Starix is. Flusher. Oh, no, that's the wrong time for a grenade. That would have been a fairly easy kill, but the flashbang combo was over. Guardian goes down, and look who's pushing all the way up. He's made his way past JW. Does he know? He has no idea. What an angle for C's to find.
Very interesting, though. They know that C's is up there. Smoke is down, and Zeus peeks out just at the right time there to get that kill onto Crims, who was trying to walk up short. No chance for Olofmeister or Pronax to reply. Olofmeister instead, now he's actually stuck in here in window. He's got that pop flash that he's trying to peek behind. There is Starks waiting, but Olofmeister missing so many shots. He gets overwhelmed, seized in Zeus to clean things up, and we will end the half at the faded pairing of numbers of 9-6.
Oh my god, we got the 9-6.
We got the 9-6.
I can't believe it. That is shocking.
That's what we're all about. That's what we were on about there.
Okay, well, guys, we're just going to quickly connect back in for the second half here. Sometimes we do get disconnected, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
But I promise you we'll be fast. Super, super fast about it. Right, so, I mean, I don't know. That kind of means we're pretty even here, aren't we? Like, this could go either way. 9-6 is, like, that's the standard score for this map between two pretty even teams.
Yeah, that's I still think it's way open. But now, like, 6 rounds, that's the goal that they set out for Fnatic. And now they go onto the CT side. Fnatic are just monsters on CT side, so... I'm not the... Unless NaVi can pick up the pistol round here, it's going to get real grim for them real fast, I think.
Pistol round win would definitely be huge for the Slovakian team, apparently, as they still are. But yeah, for the CIS team, that'd be big. Yeah, I think even if they don't, it's possible for them to win it. But I don't know. I feel like Fnatic's CT sides have been weird lately. Like, they've had some weird communication issues. So I'm a bit worried about that, really.
Fnatic.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't it the fact that they changed up their leadership momentarily?
It probably was.
Bit of a side story for you all. In case you were tuning in for Gfinity, you know that Flusha was calling for Fnatic, and he called for Fnatic throughout DreamHack Tour as well the week before that. But during Gfinity, Flusha actually stopped calling versus Vox because of like nothing was working on Dust 2, and he was just like, you know what, I can't handle this. Pronax, you're calling again. And there's actual like footage of like Flusha just taking his headset off, saying I'm done, like hand motion, I'm done, and Pronax is pointing at himself like me, like I'm calling now. Is that it? Like, so there has been a little shakiness on Fnatic's side. Point of that story is there has been a little shakiness on Fnatic's side as far as the leadership is concerned, and what they want to do. And it seems like they had a similar play to Envy, where they just decided to go ahead and shake things up by changing the caller.
Well, certainly having JW go down like that in the beginning was not part of the plan here for the Fnatic team. And actually, NaVi going to switch it up and run back towards the B bomb site. Pronax getting caught. Oh, if you get stuck in that window, that's certain death. But he stays alive and falls back, and NaVi don't want to commit to it too much. You can tell they're spread out in kind of like a half circle across the map here. They're covering everything. Right now, they're just making sure Fnatic aren't going to get anywhere close and sneak up behind them.
Scary situation here for Olofmeister. This is pre-fireable essentially for Starks. And he could get caught out here by Zeus, who walks wide. Olofmeister just barely makes it out of there in time. That sets it up for Flusha, though, to peek out on short. He's going to pick up Zeus. That drops the bomb, brings it to a 4-on-4. But Guardian gets out onto the A site completely uncontested. That catches Olofmeister completely off guard. And now we do have Flusha just once again taking the fight, going straight for Starks. Brings it back to a 3-on-3 on this A site.
Oh, and Crims has to stay alive in the CT spawn. If he somehow goes down here, that was going to be a big issue. Pronax falls, Flamey looking for Crims and will get the kill as well. Surviving on 6 health, that's ridiculous. Now Flusha going to come in a 1v3. No kit, no grenades, just his trusty P2000. And it's not quite going to be good enough for this task, I feel like. He goes down to Guardian, who picks up a triple kill. And it's right now at 16-3-9, top fragging in the game. And we're going to be at 10-6. This is a big victory, obviously, for NaVi.
Agreed. There we go. And Fnatic just have not had a good day with pistol rounds.
No.
They've won 1 out of 4 so far from what we've seen today, because they lost both of them on Inferno versus Flipside, but they won both of the second rounds versus Flipside on Inferno. So we'll see if that trend continues. So Fnatic have lost the pistol. They go for the Force. Flusha with the Scout, and the rest of them going for the CZ armor buy. So we'll see if they can actually catch NaVi out. Of course, NaVi are going to be aware of this. They know that Fnatic do have a tendency to go for the Force buy in the second round. So they shouldn't be giving anything away for free here. And you can see that because they're really hanging far back. They don't want to go close quarters here versus the Swedes.
Can't really blame them. I mean, we saw an example of that when Fnatic was playing Flipside, didn't we? They won both the follow-up rounds after losing the pistols. So Fnatic are a scary team when it comes to that. C's, though, holding up in apartments, a little bit slow on the trigger then, but actually he got the kill there on Olofmeister. Crims with a great double, and JW to pick up Zeus as well. What a disaster here for NaVi. Fnatic, they could be doing it again right now, and he goes down to Crims. That's Guardian dropping. Came up with that one, making it a triple for himself. What a beast.
And there it holds. Seized. He is 1v3 now. He's got 45 seconds, but the triangle is closed in. Krim's waiting in T-Pit. Flusha waiting in Connector. And there's Pronax over in CT. He has nowhere to go. He's very thoroughly boxed into this position now. And he has to find a way out of the sandwich. You're going to have Flusha kind of jumping around. He's actually swapped out for the UMP. He's likely to take the fight with Pronax. He just doesn't know which way to turn. He's getting caught out in the open looking for that shot out to Flusha. Worried about getting shot in the back. And look at this. Fnatic, he doesn't know which way to look. They're playing this so well.
Oh no, it's like watching, you know, like a group of lions eating a buffalo slowly. He's like every angle. He gets the bomb plant, which is actually pretty sick considering the position that he was in there. But I mean, obviously Fnatic the big victors of this round. 3 AKs saved, 2 armors, and they get the round just with pistols there. The double entry from Krims and the fact that he got the shot through the smoke that came out was just, I mean, insane, essentially. So now it's going to be 7-10. That's a big turnaround. Well done, Fnatic.
Fnatic, they're 4 out of 4 now. Oh, we have another pause coming in here, so we'll see who it is this time. But they're 4 out of 4 on second round buys. That is just monstrous. It's like, okay, you lose your pistol round, granted, but then the way it's supposed to go is that NaVi can then get a little bit of breathing room. They can get some space. They can get up to 12 rounds before they have to start worrying about Fnatic getting back in their face with the rifles. But no, Fnatic, same thing as versus Flipside. They win all the second rounds, so that just throws everything up in the air. Now it's Fnatic with the money, and NaVi, who should be in a forced buy situation.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right. It makes it hard to predict the rest of this.
100,969. I saw it, chat.
Oh, is that the viewer numbers?
There's a pattern today, and there's that. You know, we're gonna look outside. It's gonna be the night sky, sometime around midnight. But we're gonna see the stars.
And they're gonna be in the shape of,
yes,
you know, like 6 and 9. Can we buy like lottery tickets or something that have like just those numbers in it? We can't do that, can we? But we should come up with like a combination for that. See if we could win.
You're winning at life if that ever happens.
Yeah, host our own tournament with you know, blackjack and hookers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Fnatic stealing that away, and NaVi, they just, I mean, the bomb plant helps them, yes, but it's not gonna be quite enough, is it?
It gives them enough for like a Tech 9 buy if they want, like Tech 9 buy, and they actually have some nades. So they could just try and go for it right here, swing for the fences, but that doesn't look like what they're gonna have. Actually, that's not part of the plan at all. Very limited buy, in fact. P250 is a single Tech 9, 2 Glocks, Guardian skimping. So basically, the game plan here for NaVi is get the gun, get the money for the big buy round on the 19th.
Oh, Flusha, what are you doing? Shoot this guy. Finally gonna come up with that one. Looked a little bit clunky then at the end, and Olofmeister very nearly goes down, but he just keeps spraying. But NaVi get exactly what they want. They invest minimal amount into this round and get a bomb plant. They don't kill anyone, which is a bit of a shame. But just the bomb plant means they're going to have a lot of, well, not a lot, but they're going to have enough money in the upcoming round to make this buy work. And that's really all that matters here. So at 10-8, we're going to see. And there it is, the update. So actually, that bomb plant was crucial.
It saved them. Look at that. Guardian just barely has enough for an AWP. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go AK, though. Yeah, he is going to go AK just to get the nades. Not like Guardian is, yeah. I mean, basically, this is probably going to be like some kind of execute essentially because Guardian, he's not. I don't feel like I see him go for the glass cannon all that often. Actually, off the top of my head, like he feels like he's a player who can actually go for the AK and make it work when he has to, rather than take the risk.
Yeah, I think you're right. He definitely has the skills to do both here. Starrick's already super low. That initial grenade from JW was just stunning. It did 45 damage, and that's a lot from just one grenade. So now JW has top mid control, but he goes down to Zeus coming out of underpass and sees to pick off Krims. What a great start here for NaVi. Olofmeister's position, though, could be huge. I mean, Selma, this is maybe the one way to save the round, I think.
Oh, but they realize, look at that, Guardian. He's actually going to get a Molotov in there. Wow. Did he step? Did they hear him on the ladder? What happened there? How did NaVi know that he's up in this apartment? Pronax is already in CT as well, so there could be a potential here for a crossfire. Nobody watching the exit of apartments as well. Does he step out? Does he hit the timing? No, he does not. He takes a bullet to the face by Guardian, but that does open it up for Pronax from CT to take out Zeus. And Flusha on short, going to work somehow. Fnatic in the blink of an eye. They bring this back to a 2-on-2.
Guardian, he has to stay alive because Seized is so far away. If Guardian goes down, they can't really stop the bomb. Seized is scrambling to get on over here. Flusha, is he going to check? He will, and Seized just keeps spraying. Great choice right there, because now Pronex has to run away, and NaVi are just barely going to save the round. A really, really big round here for either team. I mean, this is like a swing towards victory, basically, for both of them. And obviously, NaVi are going to come out on top, so 11-8. Fnatic, they just, I mean, they've got enough money to put together a buy here, because everyone except Crims, but he's going to get dropped by Pronex. So they'll buy, definitely, but it's going to get tricky now. They got to keep winning.
Yeah, they're in a lot of, well, it's going to be, yeah, exactly, back to the wall, but quite a healthy buy, all things considered. And the fact that they actually managed to save an M4 from the last round means that somebody can invest in full nades, get a kit. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to. So a very healthy buy actually coming out here for Fnatic. Whereas NaVi, they're going to have everything that they need. Zeus kind of skimping going for the Galil, but once again, no AWP. NaVi, however, if they're like, okay, if you want to play aggro mid, we're just going to go ahead and play on the extremities. We're going to take over a site fairly quickly here. So they're hoping to be able to hit before Fnatic can rotate back onto that A site. This could actually work for them. Nades, smokes, everything going in here, and are NaVi going to commit?
Well, we're going to find out any second. They are actually running 2 people back. More grenades waiting on the other side. They've got 3 more smokes out here that they can pop in.
Like a fake. This is so sick.
That's exactly what they're doing. Really smart, actually.
This is making the guys over on B site sweat a little. That's actually prompted a rotation. JW, he takes out a window, he goes over to kitchen. They don't see anybody there, however, so makes you wonder about NaVi maybe missing the window, the best window to strike at.
Yeah, it's hard to tell right now. I think we're going to have to wait until Starix and Seas to make some noise here, but now the smokes are raining on in. Now they're going to recommit. JW standing right at the edge. He's going to get a great pick off that. Flamey with a decent return, and all of Meister goes down. Crims, could he stand here? Yeah, he will be able to stay here in spite of the Molotov there. And now NaVi are going to run back with the bomb. This is a great choice, so it's all up to Pronex. He has to stay alive, waiting, and he takes out Seas, who just starts shooting into the wall. Seas, what are you doing? Oh no, that was hilarious. And now Flamey is going to be alone in a 1v3.
And this is just horrible now. Flamey, I mean, he's choosing the best site, but he's only got 9 seconds to play with here. That really isn't a lot of time. Pronex is going to hear this bomb plant go down. He knows that Flamey has no time for a fake. And that is going to be it. Yeah, that's just like the I give up spray. Like, okay, of course he's sitting behind the pillar. The one place on this side I didn't check. Great, just great.
Oh man, that was funny. That was like a, I mean, similar. I wish I had some sunglasses to put on, but that was like a sea-shirt, you know, sea. Oh man, that's pretty much what it was. He just freaked out essentially. Like if we had like a face cam directly on him, you know, like his webcam, we could stream. It'd be him just like going, oh.
And I'm just saying that Pronex sees the opportunity. So.
Oh yeah.
There you have it. I don't even. Hey. Well, Flusha starts off strong here. This isn't going to be just pistols from NaVi in this round. They got reset in the last one, so we started to see a bit of a glimmer there, a little bit of hope for NaVi, but it's just not meant to be, and they are going to get traumatized in this round. Brutalized, traumatized, and they're going to need some counseling. They get completely annihilated by Fnatic, and it's going to be 10-11 now. Fnatic slowly but surely bringing it back.
And NaVi just buying straight away here, which, I mean, it's going to be like 3 AKs, 2 Galils. I don't mind that they buy, but it's always like this question about, now they're having a lot of rounds now where Guardian doesn't have the AWP. And we said he's good, and he is good, but it's always a bit tricky anyway, because he's better with the AWP, basically. So you've got to be careful that you don't end up playing like the whole second half where you keep forcing up and never have enough money. Somebody put on sub mode, man.
Yeah,
that's
jerk. What are you doing, bro?
How I don't know when someone's gonna get back now. I mean, what can I?
Or when the numbers align, and you know, how do we know when the prophecy has come true? Like, we need chat to tell us this.
I feel yeah, I feel lonely all of a sudden.
I do too.
Well, Flusha, he actually is a bit lonely up here. No one's really playing close by, although Crims gonna quickly be running back. The bomb is over at the A ramp, and it's gonna come in just about any second here. Olaf Meister, pretty damn good timing with the flashbang. Look at that. Just going to buy a little bit more time for his teammates. Now, Flusha going to take out Starix, and Olaf is right there to take down Guardian. Next in line, Seized with the bomb as well, and this is just a round falling apart here for NaVi. Flamey goes last, and that's Crims with a double kill. It's going to tie the score at 11-11 here. Fnatic now just parred up with NaVi. This could go either way now. I mean, this game is hard to predict, but it feels like Fnatic are sort of a bit more in control.
Yeah, isn't it lovely, chat, when you witness that hope springs eternal? That's how, you know, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always something bright and shiny. The only problem is that the supports of the tunnels, Anders, they're giving way. NaVi's light, it's getting smaller and smaller. Fnatic are the ones in control of this round, you're all right, and they are going to just continue to brutalize NaVi. Olofmeister swaps out for his favorite weapon and gets the point-blank headshot just to put a point on the round, Anders. That is it. NaVi, they have no place on this server with the Swedes.
No, I mean, it's looking grim right now. I'm glad that Guardian this time went for the glass cannon. He did actually get the spawn close to A as well, which means you can get down here really quickly and try and scope someone who's like running past here. See if he's going to try for that. It looks like he wants to run middle instead, so I'm a bit sad about that. But that is actually pretty much the perfect spawn for it. And we'll see. I mean, could he have got a shot on someone? Crims would have put up the smoke, and he would have waited anyway, so there wouldn't have been a chance. So, not too bad of a choice here. Top mid, JW gets double teamed, and Guardian has just been unleashed and picks up 2 great opening frags.
Alright, there we go. That's what we're talking about for
Wait,
NaVi
what?
now.
They swap places in the smoke. Flamey and Olofmeister have walked past each other. And now Olofmeister, did he hear that? Well, Flamey takes him out. This is madness. Complete madness.
Pronax is coming back into this, however. He doesn't spot anybody. He doesn't spot the second man. He's looking for that headshot onto Flamey. It's turned into a great click battle, and Pronax will win. 2-on-3 now as the rotation has come through from Flusha, but that bomb is making its way back toward the B site. You already have seized. He's cased the site. He knows what's there, and he is going to be calling the all clear. Zeus in window, however, could get caught out here by Pronax, who's just on a complete and utter tear this round. He gets 3 kills, and he brings his team right back into it. 45 seconds left. Bomb about to get planted on the B site, and Pronax already closing in.
Man, this should definitely have been around for NaVi, and now it's looking questionable. Guardian has the AWP and the bomb over here, but he wants some help from Seized before he could realistically put it down without any risk. There's Pronax going dropped, and now it's going to be all on Flusha here. Very far away from the action as well.
Yeah, that's actually really unfortunate that Pronax gets picked up like that, and it is going to be Flusha, the last man. There's so much time that he has to waste now trying to set this up. He's going to go for a bit of a trick smoke over into CT spawn, so to make it look like, hey guys, I'm not on short. This is a safe place to go. This is where you want to be. It's not meant to be. Freedom.
Yeah, I turned off the sub mode. I'm so sorry. I can't help myself.
You're not sorry. You're not sorry. No, that's the thing, Anders.
I unleashed the floodgates. I do
are.
feel, you know, as General Anders, I feel like I've just, unleashed the, the horde, just like.
Oh my God! You're an admiral and you're a general.
Gotta, if I can pick my own titles, I might as well just go for everything, right? All right, that puts us back at 12-7, but Fnatic can still buy, and even after this, how have they got so much money?
Dude, they took like 4 rounds in a row, and a lot of those were solid. So
wow, they
got to farm. They definitely got to farm up quite a bit of money there. JW though, he just get like wherever Guardian goes, basically JW dies. JW, I don't think he's won a duel yet versus Guardian so far on the CT side at least. Guardian has just completely shut him down ever since Guardian got that op. But now we have to see, are they going to be able to find him? It's not going to be the case. Flusha peeks out on short and takes out Zeus, who was at top mid, however. So that's going to bring it back to a 4-on-4 situation. Flusha works his way back into window as well, so he could potentially catch out Seized, but that's not going to be the case. He decides to play it safe instead and keep his eyes on short.
Look at Olofmeister and Pronax. Look how far up. I mean, especially Olofmeister, but even Pronax is far up on the map compared to where you'd normally be. And it's like NaVi have found the one spot where they might be able to sneak through. If they get the kill on Flusha, they're actually going to essentially avoid all the danger that's posing right behind them. This timing here is going to be incredible. Almost no matter what, we're going to be seeing some really scary timings here. Crims close by. Flusha really close by. Walks right in. He gets taken out. Guardian actually hits that shot. Oh, this is nuts for now.
This works out. This could be beautiful. Spots the first man. He gets the both of them. Guardian. Oh, they line up. There you go. Doesn't get any clearer than that, except that it does. Oh my God, how does Olofmeister throw that situation? Crims is going to lose to Flamey as well. And now Pronax, 1v1 versus Flamey. The bomb is dropped on short. 18 seconds left here. This is going to be cutting it very close for Flamey. He's really not going to have much time. He's going to go for the jump, and Pronax hits the perfect timing to deny him. But Olofmeister, how does that happen?
This was like essentially like a cataclysmic round where like every single engagement just happened in like the space of 10 seconds, and it was all down to timing. I mean, if they had kept going in there, then Pronax would have been up here, which would still been a good position, right? Pronax can still go back in and try and deny them the plant or anything like that, but it would have been better than them trying to go anywhere else. Man, what a round. That's going to mean NaVi are back on Glocks and the one Deagle here on Zeus. And it's 13-12. Fnatic are definitely taking steps closer to winning here.
Yeah, they have to. Nice tag on the JW. Once again, the first man to suffer damage on Fnatic's side. He is not happy right now. Flusha to take out Flamey in mid, though. And the rest of them gathered up, and they get spotted. Great wallbang there, tagging up Seized. Flusha doing good work. NaVi are now changing it up. They're going overpass. Yeah, there you go. Boom! Oh, that hurts.
They made that very easy for Flusher, and now they're going to line up for Crims here. He gets a double, does get tagged very low. And Olafmeister, that's a nice, you know, paint me like one of your French girls pose going on here.
Anytime, Olaf.
12-14. I mean, they were running in underpass, so Flusher's just like, you know, I hear you guys, I'm ready. Like rats in the sewer, and
that's why short is such a fun position, because like you have so much info going on, like mid, underpass, apartments. If anybody makes any steps, you're like in the know. You're basically the key player on that map. Oh, Flusha. JW hasn't had much luck with this. Are you sure you want to do it? Oh, he's going to go forward. He gets the first. Not going to get the second, though, but JW in window will follow up. Cribs from Connector takes out one as well, and it's a 3-on-1 in this key round for NaVi. They are struggling here, Anders.
Yeah, this is no fun at all, is it? 1v3, tries to get the spray on, not going to succeed. 15-12, NaVi would need to win 3 in a row to get into overtime and then try and win it. And to get there, they've got like on average, what, 2,600-ish to buy, so this is no fun at all.
Wow.
Straight, yeah, AK board on Flamey. No armor. Wow.
Amy, right now, like Flamey. Why am I calling him Amy? But Flamey
could go for Amy.
Could Amy as well, right? But I mean, he doesn't really care too
like
much.
the transsexual version of Flamey. I don't know,
dude. Like, he's all AK, boy. He's all AK.
Grim's up here, gonna be just playing on the stairwell, and it's gonna be moving forward pretty aggressively. Got JW down in front as well. Are they going to try and flash him in? JW is just playing so close with this AWP. Doesn't really care. There's a good Molotov into Shadows, and Zeus very low on health here. JW is just waiting for him. They're going to try and make their way out. He's going to miss the shot as well, but then no-scope is going to make it through, and Fnatic will win it. So there we go. 16 rounds for the Swedish team, and they win yet another match. That's 2-0 right now for Fnatic this evening already.
And so that's what we were talking about at the beginning of this day.